something that nobody knows about you where the Jeff Stearns show can get a scoop on Marty Schorr?
Well, it's funny because most of the people I've been on many shows over the years, and most of the people are the same kind of people you would have on your show. The Steve Pasteiners, the Jay Lenos, whoever. They almost all have one thing in common. They come from a family where driving was cars were a normal thing. So they either had an older brother or a father who got them into cars one way or another, or they had experience riding in cars with their father or their older brother. Me, my father never had a driver's license. We lived in New York. I was raised in New York City, and the only time we had a car is when I turned 18 and got a driver's license and bought a car. Other than that, father never had a car, knew nothing about cars, could care less about cars. And I developed a hobby totally on my own, and I've been into it since before I could drive. And like so many people like yourself, used to draw cars and dream about cars. And that's why I said about going places. When I was an editor, my biggest thrill was if I would get a California trip and I would go out to LA, and I anticipated landing at the airport and seeing hot rods and Ferraris and all these cars, and they weren't there. And I go to the hotel and they weren't there either. And I said, where are all these damn hot rods that are supposed to be here? I was so disappointed.
So like me asking about Corvettes in Europe, right?
I mean, it was like strange. Where are all these cars? I see all these stories. And so I had to learn all this stuff from no background. We came out, my family was, we lived in a one-bedroom apartment in the Bronx. I shared a living room with my brother. My father was a blue-collar worker, never had much beyond the normal life. And then I got into cars and my life changed completely. And I joined the Hot Rod Club, and I went on sports car rallies, and I used to go to Thompson Speedway and Lime Rock and Watkins Glen and sleep in my car because I couldn't afford a hotel room. I mean, all the stuff to learn about it. And I met an awful lot of great people during those years. Most of them are not with us anymore, but great people who made things happen. Fantastic car builders and drivers and car company people like Zora Duntov and you name it. So I feel kind of blessed that I started life with nothing in my pocket and ended up being one happy car guy.
You heard it here first, folks. Marty is an automotive orphan. He raised himself.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.